Welcome back to sports, everyone. I'm Chas Messman. The AIA has released their first edition of the spring sports rankings, giving us our first glimpse at the playoff picture. The Yuma Criminals have started the season on fire, jumping onto a 6-0 start, their best start to a season in over a decade. The Crims come in at number 3 in the initial 4A rankings. Yuma's coming off a dominant 15-2 win over Coronado, who they are set to face once again tomorrow. Both Yuma Catholic baseball and softball are also off to hot starts on the baseball diamond. The Shamrocks have started at 6-1 and come in at number 2 in the 3A rankings as they look to make a return to that state championship game. As for softball, the Lady Rocks are undefeated at 9-0, and they also come in at number 2 in 3A. To some other rankings now, starting in 6A with baseball, San Luis comes in at number 19, followed closely by Kofa at number 23 and Cibola at number 26. All 4 of those hovering around that play-in bubble. Gila Ridge has some big ground to make up, currently sitting at number 41. And in 1A, Antelope is slotted at number 13. Now on to softball in 6A. The Cibola Lady Raiders lead the local pack at number 22, just ahead of Gila Ridge at 25 and Kofa at 28. San Luis trails down at number 38. Over in 4A, Yuma is just outside the play-in spots at number 27, and in 1A, Antelope is ranked 11th, and San Pasqual coming in at number 22. So plenty of work left for all these squads to lock in a playoff spot. Earlier tonight, the Holmes family and representatives from the Joshua L. Holmes Foundation went before the El Centro City Council and received a $500 donation ahead of the second annual Joshua L. Holmes 3v3 Classic, a basketball tournament that honors the memory of a beloved community member and raises money for families affected by cancer.
I think we're going to do well. But whatever we raise, it's something. And that's what we look forward to, is that we're able to give. We have a couple of families that right now could use assistance.
Tune in tomorrow at 6 and 10 to find out how you can sign up and participate in raising money for those affected by cancer. Arizona State wrapped up its first week of spring ball with an open practice under the lights, giving Sun Devil fans a first look at the 2025 squad. The Sun Devils returned 79% of last year's production, led by key playmakers like quarterback Sam Levitt and wide receiver Jordan Tyson. That total is the second highest in the country, only behind the Clemson Tigers. But the biggest question mark, replacing that man, running back Cam Scatterby, the heart and soul of last year's playoff run. Juniors Kyson Brown and Raleek Brown, along with Army transfer Kanye Udo, are currently battling for reps to fill that void in the backfield. ASU opens as co-favorites on FanDuel to win the Big 12 in 2025, but head coach Kenny Dillingham knows this team still has a long way to go.
I thought it was good, not to be confused with great. I thought it was good. We have to be better than last year. If there's going to be another team that's multiple teams that are better than they were last year, and we have to be a better football team. And I think right now we're not. We've got a long way to go, but luckily we have 12 more practices, summer, fall camp, to become a better football team.
To Yankee Stadium now, where the Arizona Diamondbacks took on the undefeated Yankees. Corbin Burns, the big signing, making his first start for the Snakes. But we're going to start in the third inning with Corbin Carroll unloading on a changeup. That one's deep to right and long gone. Corbin Carroll gets his first home run of the season, and he puts the Snakes up 2-0 in this big matchup against the Yankees. So we fast forward now to the bottom of the 4-2-1 game. Burns deals, and Anthony Volpe drills one deep to left. That one's back and way back into the bleachers. The Torpedo Bats have another one. Already the 17th homer for the Yanks this season, and we are tied at 2. Later in the inning, 2 on, 2 out. Grounder over to first base. Josh Naylor, the new first baseman, tosses it over the head of Burns. 2 runs come in to score, and the Yankees take the lead. Bases loaded now in the 8th inning for Eugenio Suarez, who hits a high fly ball back towards left. Cody Bellinger goes back, and that one's into the bleachers. A grand slam from the hottest hitter in baseball. The Diamondbacks give the Yankees their first loss of the season and take this one 7-5. Also today, the Arizona Cardinals brought back Calais Campbell on a one-year deal for his 18th season. The defensive lineman was drafted by the Cardinals back in 2008, and he played in the desert, had a great career here through 2016 before going on a couple other spots. So big news for the Cardinals D-line, and that is all we have time for in sports.